You attack me? After what you did to Josh? You publicly humiliated him. No, you lobbed a grenade at him. You exposed to the world what no one ever should have exposed at all. I mean, you are a sick, evil man, JR.
Tone it down.
Oh, you get a grip. He almost killed your daughter. And you stand up for him? Are you out of your mind? Why are you doing that? Why are you here? I mean, why are either one of you here? Are you here to gloat? Are you happy? You got what you wanted? Josh's plane has gone missing.
Babe's missing, too. You know, your science experiment of a son has been all over my wife, twisting her into his problems, messing with her head. She followed him onto that plane.
Yeah, I saw Babe chase after him. What do you think that was about? Concern? Or did she just hope to get lucky?
My daughter could be out there hurt or worse.
Nobody wants that.
Josh better be safe. That's all I can say. For your sake.
Is that a threat?
Oh, no, that's a promise. You almost killed my daughter Kendall and her baby, and now you do this to Josh, my son?
You never wanted him born in the first place.
That's enough out of you.
And props to you for trying to off Madden Sr. JR, stop. If Josh brought Babe on that plane and they don't come back.
You know what? If your wife is on that plane with my son, it is not my fault that she acts like a slut.
Oh, shut up. You need to shut up right now.
You're all wound up about the Martin family. Doesn't it bother you just a little bit that Josh is trying to nail JR for Madden's murder?
Yes, of course.
But JR is only a grandkid by marriage, so I guess that doesn't really count. Is that it?
Oh, no. Yeah, don't push it. Don't push that now.
You want to be angry? Be angry the cops are building a case against JR and Dad and Dixie. Be angry that people like Erica and Slater, who have plenty of motive, are out walking around, no questions asked.
Well, how is any of this Josh's fault? He's got nothing to do with the police investigation. He's a victim.
God, I can't deal with this.
Jamie,
No, he doesn't even care that someone planted evidence to implicate JR in Madden's murder. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I care more about my brother who's being framed than my new cousin who wants to bring him down. Excuse me if I don't feel the love.
You don't have to feel love, but I would like a little understanding.
And what about the truth? When was tell the truth eliminated from the Martin family code? When was it top priority to protect someone like Josh over Dad, Dixie, JR, Julia?
I'm not choosing Josh over...
The hell you aren't. Josh is an example of everything that you hate. He's a manipulating, selfish liar. But for him, you changed everything. You give him a free pass.
He was raised by a madman. You had the advantage of a loving, warm, and stable family. Don't you see?
Well, I guess Josh has it made now, doesn't he? He has you and Uncle Jeff taking his side, defending him even when he is guilty as hell. So much for the good old Martin values.
Come back here.
No, I don't take my orders from you.
We're not finished yet.
Yes, we are. I quit.
Dr. Snake, pick up your messages, please.
He's entitled to his opinion.
Yes, he is. He's also upset. And he could use somebody to talk to. Do you think if you were to sign out for the rest of the day, I mean, I could get another nurse to take over your shift?
I've only been on the floor an hour.
That's okay. I'd be glad to juggle the schedule. And I would be relieved.
Dr. Fisher to orthopedics. Dr. Fisher.
I'll do what I can.
Dr. Fisher to orthopedics.
You should know I have my security team watching Emma and Annie around the clock.
Good to know.
Of course, if I happen to see Terry first, I have no problem drawing and quartering him so he doesn't get to any other young women.
As an officer of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I did not hear you suggest a vigilante gig.
Did I say that a lot?
I don't think so.
Look, I just want these women to be safe, that's all. Aiden's special ops contacts are keeping a very close eye on Terry. If he moves, we'll know about it before he can do any more damage.
And if Terry returns to the States and presses his case for custody, I will be happy to represent you and squash him like a bug.
Can't you get in trouble for this? I mean, officer of the court and all, don't you have some duty to turn in fugitives?
Well, your warrant was issued in the state of New York, which is outside the boundaries of my license to practice, and therefore I can confer with you and advise you without jeopardizing my standing with the bar.
Thank you. So now what?
Don't dance in the streets, but live your life and keep a low profile.
I'll do my best.
I have someplace to be.
You do?
Keep me posted.
All right. Thank you so much.
And all of you, stay out of trouble.
I didn't mean to take the air out of the celebration. I just wanted you guys to have all the facts.
No. Feet, ground, firmly planted. Well, the good news, though, I mean, Annie can have an almost normal life.
Hey, so can you. Isn't there a phone call you'd like to make? A certain hunky detective you'd like to see?
You know, I've got to get to confusion and then one doll from Miss Emma.
Oh, you're the best.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See you later, little sister. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. What about you? Big plans?
Live my life. Like Livia said. It's the best advice I've gotten in a long time. Only problem, I don't really remember what my life is.
You're going to have to start a new one. From scratch.
Yeah. And how exactly would that work?
I bet between the two of us we could figure it out.
Your life is way too complicated already. Why would you want to add a woman without a life into the mix?
I'm great at multitasking. No, I thrive on challenge. What? I'm easily bored.
You know, Jonathan doesn't talk like that. He doesn't use those words.
Oh, but he did, honey. He said all that without a single stutter.
Now, the party was very loud. That's why I wore my earmuffs, and you must have misunderstood what he said. Therefore, your premise is false.
No, honey. No, what I'm telling you is the absolute truth. The party was full. Okay? It was quiet. I heard what I heard quite clearly. There was no mistake. Jonathan has been lying to you.
Jonathan wouldn't lie to me, Dad. Jonathan loves me.
I know how much this must hurt you, and I know how much you don't want to believe me, but this is the truth, Lily. Jonathan has been tricking you.
And the bad man in New York tricked me. Because he wanted to hurt me. But Jonathan loves me. He would never do that.
I'm sorry, Lily. It's just not so.
No, why are you doing this? You just don't want us to be happy together. You don't want us to be married, so you're lying to break us up.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Would you believe Jonathan? Would you? Jonathan, please talk to your wife. Using your full vocabulary. And you tell her, please. You tell her that you're not the man you're pretending to be.
You're not pretending, are you, Jonathan? You wouldn't trick me, would you?